Welcome back, my dear friends, to the universe, to another episode of Top 5 Fallout 4 mods, the show where I list my personal top 5 mods that have been released since the last episode. That's about a week's time, for those who are interested about that. I just want to take this opportunity and thank everyone who watches this show and follows this show. It's a hell of a fun ride, and that some people find some enjoyment out of this show is more than I could ever ask for. I love doing YouTube, and I hope to have you with me for a long time ahead in the future, both in this show and on other shows on my channel. If you're not already subscribed, then you are more than welcome to do so. If you find this, and me, at least a little bit amusing, I swear that my subscribers are the best subscribers on the planet. True story. So, you know, if you want to be the best as well, you know what to do. And with that said, hit the intro. To kick the show off, we have something pretty unique for the Nexus at the moment, and that is the Cross Prewar Cybernetics by Nero. This mod features craftable cybernetic arms that basically replace your arms with robotic ones. Think like Proctor Ingram with her big frame from the Brotherhood of Steel, but yeah, just the arms. And I think you're almost right. So with this mod you get two pieces of armor that replaces your arms, one for the left one and one for the right one. You get two different armors that replaces your hands, one sort of synthetic looking one and one more robotic looking one, or armor looking one I would sort of say. And you get that sort of frame that connects the arms together. This mod also contains a new workbench called the Cybernetics Lab workbench, and here you can craft all the new armor parts. Through the Cybernetics Lab workbench you can also craft mods, and together with the normal armor workbench you can craft implants and add those mods to your new cybernetic parts. It's so much that it's almost overwhelming, and all of these new modifications to these new armor parts adds a lot of bonuses that we haven't really seen before, like increased melee damage and much more. I don't want to spoil what you can do here, because I think that is one of the more interesting parts of this mod, to play around with it and make it your own, but there's a lot of things to do here. The textures for the cybernetic parts are reused vanilla texture parts, which makes this kind of lore friendly actually. It would be cool to see some new custom textures and cybernetic parts for this mod in the future that maybe are a little bit more tailored to be actual cybernetics from scratch, but that's probably just something that I personally dream about. This mod is very ambitious and there's a lot of things to do, and if you want armor arms that make you punch like a truck, then go for it. Because of the huge amount of options this mod offers, I would say that you most likely will find a way to use it to your personal preference in one way or another. Next mod is the Vivid Fallout Trees by Hein84. This mod aims to retexture the trees in Fallout 4 with various options to do so. For this presentation for once, I aim to showcase the 2K resolution options. Normally I always pick the 4K version to showcase, usually because that just looks better and is higher resolution than this one, but I have a feeling that the 2K version is one of the versions that will be the most downloaded of these one. It's already the most downloaded on the Nexus right now of the different versions, and by that logic, it was elementary, my dear Watson. This mod adds 4 different options to choose from. The best choice texture that looks almost as good as 2K and also runs almost as smooth as 1K apparently. And also a 1K version, a 2K version that you are seeing on the screen right now, and a 4K version that probably just looks like this but better up close. Since I have featured so many grass mods in this show before, I find it kind of only fitting to give the trees some attention and some love as well. Next up we have RadBan Eyewear Inc. by Zeds. Since starting this mod show, I have seen various sunglasses and normal glasses mods, but none have personally fit my taste and preference, but this mod does very much so. It's by far the best looking mod when it comes to eyewear that you can find on the Nexus right now. They are custom made, high resolution, and come in various colors and designs. For those who have found the vanilla glasses and sunglasses in their playthroughs of Fallout 4 know that they leave much to be desired. To be frank, they look like shit. Okay, can we all just agree on that. So if some very high quality glasses inspired by the great Johnny Depp is something for you, then check this one out. Yes, you heard me right. The smaller ones are designed after some glasses that he wears in real life, and the bigger ones are actually inspired by Johnny Depp's part in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. An excellent movie that I personally really like. So if you want to take some drugs like Yet or something and remake the epic slow motion scene where Johnny has LSD on his sleeve, I think it would be possible, and it might go something like this.
What's the trouble?
Well, all this stuff lying on the counter is Yet, and all kinds of other drugs.
Okay, so I sort of made my own version, but it was fun. Drugs are fun. Don't quote me on that. Ever. Thank you. Next up, we have the M2216, or 2216 standalone assault rifle by FF Cloud Strife and the Spaceman 0915. There's a lot of numbers in there. It's hard to say, I don't know. Well, what can I say? Featuring FF Cloud Strife and his mods seems to be something that we have to do every week. I mean, he just keeps delivering. And I'm not complaining about it either. If he continues down this path, we'll soon have created a whole arsenal of classic looking guns from Fallout 4 that we can use. And this one might be one of his sexiest mods yet. Fully modded, this gun actually packs a real punch. And talking about modded, there are a couple of really nice looking parts that can be changed for this one that holds various properties. There are a couple of longer barreled versions, and there are some snub-nosed versions that, or not maybe snubbed, but some snubbed versions as well, resulting in various appearances and ways that you can play with this gun, just the way that you want to play it. I was skeptical at first going into this mod. The looks of these kind of assault rifles are not my personal favorites, but when I tried it out, it took me by surprise, and I really like it. So if you feel like adding yet another well-crafted, classic-looking rifle by FF Cloud Strife and his friends to the mix of your personal armament, then definitely check this one out. It's a great one, and he keeps delivering. Last but not least, we have a mod that, in terms of where the inspiration was taken from, is not very lore-friendly, but taken out of context, I think you can play it in somewhere if you try. And I'm talking about the Metal Gear Solid All-in-One Standalone by Akiba91. This mod adds a number of outfits from the Metal Gear Phantom Pain game and the Ground Zeroes one. Most of these armors are of course taken from the suits that Snake wears, resulting in armors that mainly fit male characters and looks best on male characters, but I found that the Ground Zeroes sneaking suit actually looks good on female characters, hence I wanted to showcase that one for the ones that are playing female characters, so you know that you have that option, really. This mod adds a number of suits and eye patches. Some also have forehead horns. There's one with a longer horn called the Evil Horn, and one with a smaller one called the Good Horn. You also don't really have to go to the barber in order to get Snake's haircut that is included with this mod. It's actually included as an armor piece that you can equip as a wig, I guess. It's not really a helmet, but I guess it's a wig. But this mod does not only add Snake's outfits, it adds the Skullface outfit, which looks really funky, to be honest. Whichever one you like and want to use, this mod adds parts and armors in a vast amount, and it's great and high quality, and something that you can combine with other mods and other armor parts. And even though I'm not the biggest Metal Gear fan, the only one I really played through was Metal Gear Solid 2. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. The old days. I feel old now. Depressing. Either way, this mod is good, and I would recommend it even if you're not a Metal Gear Solid fan. Yeah. So, anyhow, thanks for watching. Like and share if you enjoyed, and until next time. Bye.